just the other day, I was having a conversation with some guy I don't even know on Instagram, of all places. And he was legitimately trying to sell me a place in his company, his Bitcoin company, which is why he reached out to me. And I was just asking him questions about life and things like, what do you struggle with most about living in America? And just other random questions that just came to mind as we were chatting. And I found that, him and I had some things in common, things that, we valued: God, family, relationships. Those are our top 3 values. I just gave him this list, said, hey, what are your top 6? And those were our top 3 kind of matched. And that was kind of neat. And so we just ended up going through this whole conversation, and he continued to try to sell me on this Bitcoin thing. And meanwhile, I just kept trying to sell him on Jesus, if you will. And not that you have to buy it, but sometimes it's kind of how it feels, right? And I was just honestly trying to share the truth of Jesus and the truth of the gospel to this guy that I didn't know, but we were having this conversation, and through all of that, it just kind of reminded me that, in Matthew 28, it says, "Go therefore and make disciples," and it says a few things after that, but really the idea in that is while you are going, make disciples, and sometimes, and I know I've thought this a lot in the past, but sometimes I thought it was this big ordeal, right? We need to sit down with this person and string out the gospel and tell them they're sinners and tell them they need Jesus. But really, it's so much more than that. It's sharing the truth, sharing the hope, sharing the peace that we get because of what Jesus did for us. That's what this is about. All the other religions is about what man does for God, but this relationship with Jesus is all about what Jesus did for us. And that's what we get to share when we share the gospel. It's not about what we've done. It's not about what we've done. It's all about what Jesus has done and the hope that we have because of that. So I challenge you, look for ways. Don't make it complicated, but look for ways in everyday conversations, in everyday moments, in everyday situations to share the truth of Jesus, to share the truth of the hope that you have because of your relationship with Jesus. Hey, well, my name is Corey Vance, and this was a micro message.